Louisiana beer reviews. Lomza Malt Liquor. This is brewed and bottled by Brewery Lomza of Lomza, Poland. Imported by Stosky Imports of Chicago, Illinois. The Lomza Brewery was founded in Poland in 1968. They produce a line of beers. This is their strongest, the Lomza Pelny Malt Liquor. Shows some medals at one here, 2000, I can't see, it's too small. Anyway, I was in Racine, Wisconsin, going north along the State Highway 32. Stopped in a liquor store that I had stopped in before. I was walking around and I saw they had a whole wall full of Polish beers. I couldn't get over it. Well, I couldn't buy them all. So I just started pulling singles off the wall, off the shelf, and I got all the strongest ones. So this Lomza Pelny gets an average rating on Beer Advocate. It gets a 20 out of 100 on Rate Beer, a 56 out of 100 for the style, and they call it an Imperial Pilsner. All right, well, Lomza, it says on the cap Lomza Mocny, which means Lomza full Lomza. Okay, so it's a full beer. I'm presuming it's not made with any corn or rice adjuncts, but I could be wrong. All right, 16.9 ounce bottle. See a little bit of smoke. It's probably not showing up. It's all of a sudden gotten cloudy around here. Not much of a head, even though I poured it straight down the middle. We don't get much of a head. A thin head with a lot of big bubbles, look like dishwashing liquid. My voice sounds gravelly, and that's because I think I ruined my voice all the years teaching high school and having to talk so loud over that air conditioner, which was so noisy. And it's one reason I had to retire. I just couldn't take, it was killing my voice, and couldn't take that. I didn't want to be a total mute. All right, this is a very hazy orange appearance, okay? I cannot see through this. It is not filtered much. So hazy, looks like orange Julius. Okay, that's what it looks like. If the sun would come out, I'd pick it up better, but it ain't coming out. All right, let's go with the head fizzed right away. Let's go with the smell assessment. All right, that's a it's got that weird fruit, like turned fruit smell, but it's not as bad. Like that smell is not as strong as like that Le Bête des Vosges, which comes from France. That really tasted rotten. I mean, it smelled rotten, although it tasted pretty good. It's got that same color like the Le Bête des Vosges. Mostly it's just a kind of an odd fruit apricot smell. I don't know. I'm not describing it well, but it's a weird smell. You just have to get some and try it yourself, really. Let's go with the taste. Now it's starting to, now you get more of that turned musty, dank, wet malt, barley malt, fruit, wheat, grain husk, not wheat, but grain husk flavor. Tastes nothing like an American malt liquor, okay? Nothing like that. This tastes more like the Golden Pheasant, which is much lower alcohol, but it has that murky, Golden Pheasant, it's made in Slovakia, has that murky orange, yellowish orange, weird appearance, that unusual aroma. And that weird flavor. I can't say it's a bad flavor. It's just odd as heck, man. I switched it around. Let's see if there's any more sediment. I'm presuming there is. But you never know it. You'd never be able to tell. It's so murky. Hey, I don't know what to make of this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I'm picking it up now. Even with the bad sunlight, there is a ton of pretty large brown chunks floating around in here. You're not going to see that on the video, but believe me, this has some brown chunks floating everywhere. That is super sediment. Must be the yeast. So, hey, let's see if it changes the flavor. Not really. You just got that weird, slightly turned fruit, a lot of water, not a lot of alcohol. I mean, heck, the Ice House had more alcohol, and that's 5.5%. This is 7.8% alcohol. Is this a good beer? I don't know about that. The mouthfeel is like medium, and the finish is watery. But at the back end, it's dry. It's strange. It's so hard to describe. It's not like Bud Light dry up front. It's like watery, and then it's this puckeriness. This is one weird beer, man. Weird to me. I mean, Polish people, it might be normal for Poland, but I mean, the drinkability is high. You gulp this down. It's not really a strong flavor by any means, but there's no lacing, really hardly any lacing. Just a little bit of splotch, a few little splotches left around. Hey, well, you know, I guess it's just a cheap, high alcohol Polish beer. They probably drink this stuff everywhere. I'm gonna give it a. Man, there's some breadiness there too. I'm gonna give it a B-. It's good, but just so. I wish there was a rating for weird. Okay, it gets a W for weird. Oh man, there's the sun. Look at all those chunks. It's incredible. Woo. All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna give it a B-. Probably being unfair with it, but if you ever see it, they show the people on the bottle dancing, and if you drink a couple of these, you'll probably be dancing too, and then falling about. So it's definitely worth trying. To be fair, I'd probably have to drink a few bottles of this to give it a good rating, but I'm gonna go with a B- right now, and I'm gonna end this review by saying, Laissez-les Bon Temps Roulé. This is a weird beer, and I want y'all to come on down to New Orleans. Go Saints!